YouTube, Blank CD here, and today I'm going to be running the UMP-45 Naked. Interestingly enough, I've never actually used this gun on PC. I played it a decent amount on console, but when I switched over to PC, I never touched this thing. So I decided, like, you know, Battlefield 3, let's switch it up, let's use the UMP, and I didn't have any attachments. I was like, you know what? Fuck the attachments, let's run this thing naked. And this little thing's amazing. Like, statistically, technically, there's things that are better than it, or blah da 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 da, but like, this thing's just a beast. And I don't know, like, even naked, like, you don't need a laser sight or something, like, fuck all the attachments. Like, this thing's just awesome. Like, 34 damage up close is a lot. Now, the damage falls off really fast, and it goes down to, like, I think it's like 10 at range. And with this thing's rate of fire, like, you're not gonna kill people at range easily at all. I think you'll see me get a couple kills at range, and it takes almost my entire clip. However, in close range, you don't need your entire clip. That's one of the greatest things I think about this gun, or, you know, slow rate of fire weapons that have a lot of damage, you know, like the G3A3 or the Scar H, is like, since they have a very controllable rate of fire and recoil, and they do a lot of damage, you only need just a couple bullets to down someone. Now, time to kill wise, this gun is still beaten by a lot of other things, but you save a lot of bullets. Like, I found myself, I'll turn a corner, you know, shoot one guy in the face, and then turn, hip fire his friend, a third guy comes, and then I'll like be like halfway through my mag, like, you know, do I even need to reload? Like, reloading is for noobs. But then you compare it to, you know, other close quarters weapons like the AEK or the FAMAS, you know, they'll outshoot it. But the thing about those guns is that when you turn a corner with the FAMAS, if there's one enemy, you usually have to use almost all of your clip to down him. Like, 26 bullets is not a lot. Sometimes you can kill 2, but 3, yeesh, that is pushing it. The AEK is a little bit better, a little more, you know, user-friendly with the ammo, but you still run through your ammo really fast. And so I find this gun actually an amazing close quarters weapon, because most other close quarters weapons in Battlefield 3 have either a really long reload time or you chew through your ammo. And I think this gun has a really good mix of up close damage, a good reload time, and really efficient use of rounds. Like, I found myself just running and gunning way more than I normally do with any other weapon. Like, even the M16, which has a good rate of fire up close and a good reload time, but like, this thing, I don't know, it's, you know, things beat it up close, things beat it with this and that, but like, it's just got a good combination. It's sort of like the SG553, where that gun, its, you know, rate of fire isn't impressive, it only does 25 damage, and the recoil is this and that, but it's kind of a sweet spot. Like, that gun's just a really good, accurate weapon, even though statistically it falls short. And I think this gun is another one of those where, like, statistically it's just undervalued, but like, man, I jumped into a game, I was like, all right, let's get some footage. I just first game, like, went on these massive kill streaks, I was like, fuck yeah. Second game, same thing. I played a third game, I was just doing amazing with it. I was just being super aggressive, and I actually got too much footage, and the whole time I was running it completely naked, you know, no laser sights or no sights or anything. Which I think is kind of an interesting thing. It's this thing that happens to me a lot whenever I run a gun naked. Either I unlocked it or I'm just having fun. I always just do really good. I don't know, maybe it's just I feel like I'm doing good, since, you know, I'm putting myself at quite a bit of a disadvantage. You know, I'm using a gun that's not like an OP gun, and then I'm taking away all the attachments. And so I guess the kills are a lot more rewarding. But I don't know what it is, but a lot of the guns in this game, just like when you run them without any attachments, just feel just right. Like, and this is one of those guns, like, I really think if I put a laser sight or a red dot on this gun, or a suppressor or anything, I don't know, I don't think I would do anywhere near as well with it. And since we're talking about attachments, you know, how should you load out this weapon? Now, there's only one attachment that I would actually really recommend, which would be the laser sight. Like, this thing already has good hipfire, but then when you put a laser sight on, the hipfire is actually really nuts. And then you have a choice between either doubling that with a suppressor or a flash suppressor, which I don't think you should really do either. Like, I guess if you want to be stealthy, run the suppressor, but like the flash suppressor, I mean, this thing has really controllable recoil. You do not need it, and that just makes it less accurate. So I would say either suppressor or no suppressor. And then red dot sight, maybe, but the iron sights are actually really good on this gun. Now, in Battlefield 4, PDWs are going to be engineer-specific weapons, so I'm not going to be able to, ninja around with the UMP with med packs. But I think the whole PDWs on the engineer class is definitely going to be interesting because, like having engineers, especially with the Scorpion coming, like that thing's going to just destroy people up close. So the engineer is definitely going to be a very close quarters based class, which I think makes sense, with them being able to kill vehicles. I don't think they should be able to destroy infantry at range, but that should be the assault class or the support or sniper, and I think DICE is really going all out with the whole rock paper scissors thing in Battlefield 4. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and leave a comment down in the description. If you'd like to see more nakedness, don't forget to subscribe. When Battlefield 4 beta comes out, I'm going to be posting a whole bunch of footage of all the guns and the new attachments, and maybe I'll run some of them naked. But anyways, until next time guys, keep it Kodo.